Yo guys, it is Slyroh, and welcome to the 100 subscriber special top 5 and channel update kind of combination thing. This is a little bit delayed, but I guess a couple weeks ago at this point, I actually hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, which is crazy. I never thought that I would get to 100 subscribers or that I would even get here this fast. I've been doing YouTube for about like 5 months now, which just seems like so long ago. But just to reach 100 is still pretty insane. I'm really happy for the support, and I think right now, as of recording this video, I have like 123 subscribers. So like I'm not done growing, which is really exciting to me. So I just wanted to take this video. Thank you guys for all your support. For I don't know, just supporting my hobby pretty much, and then just kind of collect my thoughts and just kind of bring them all together into one video and just share like what's going to happen for the future and things like that. So yes, I'm really thankful to you guys. Really, there's really nothing else I can say. That yeah, I'm just really happy about the support and hope you guys continue to support me in the future. But now we're going to move on to top 5, which may be a little bit weird. Not a little bit weird, but maybe you weren't expecting it. I went back and forth on a couple things that I wanted to do as a special, and I decided that I'm going to do a top 5 interests that I have outside of Pokemon, so you guys can get to know me. If you guys ever want to talk to me and you want it to be about something that's not Pokemon, you can feel free to talk to me about any of these 5 things that I'm about to say. I mean, there's more than just these 5, but these are probably the main things that I would say that I'm really into. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of throw them on the screen as I say them, and hopefully, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, and then after the top 5, I'm just going to do an update at the end, so you guys can feel free to skip through to that. Do whatever you like, you know, whatever. So I'm gonna bring up this little Word document thing I have. And yeah, so the first, I guess 5th, I guess I would count down. I don't know. The 5th one would probably have been higher before I started YouTube, but I'd say the 5th biggest interest I have outside of Pokemon is sports. And sports meaning more watching them. I don't play sports like in a team or anything. Like obviously I'll go, you know, shoot some basketball, whatever, with some friends, or you know, things like that. But I'd say watching sports is something that I used to do a lot. I used to keep up with so much. Now I pretty much keep up with football, American football. Yeah, it's very easy to keep up with. It's 1 game a week. It takes up like 3 months of the year, maybe 4 months. It's really not even that much. It's very easy to keep track of. Really hard to fall behind if you're a fan. And yeah, I like the game. I like the Cincinnati Bengals, so that's my team. Hate on them all you want, because they're probably not going to do that good this year. But, I mean, can't really expect much. So, yeah, I also like baseball. I like basketball. I love watching the college basketball. For anyone, I don't know, I guess yeah, it's just pretty much like an American thing. Like the NCAA tournament in March, like I'm all over that. Like if you guys follow me on Twitter, like this March, I'm going to be tweeting like all day, every day, because I will probably be sitting there watching that. So yeah, there's a lot of different stuff I like. I like playing a lot of different sports that I may not like watching. Like I really like playing tennis, even though like I don't watch it. That's boring. Just things like that. So yeah, sports is one of my main interests. And hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna pause here really quick. All right, and my next interest, I guess would have to be music. I don't know. Yeah, I guess music. I guess they're not really in any order, but music is, I think, something that's a part of almost everyone's life. It's really hard to find someone that doesn't enjoy music. This is more just to the listening of music aspect, and yeah, just playing it. Music's awesome. I guess if you're interested in the type of music I like, I'm not that picky. I will listen to almost anything that will stay in my head if it's catchy. I will usually like it. There are some times where too much is too much, but I don't know, most times if it's catchy, it either needs to stay in my head with like either a catchy chorus or drum beats or like a guitar riff, something that's just really unique and something that's not always unique, just something that sticks in my head that I can remember. I will like. If we had to go with genres of music that I would classify as my absolute favorite, I'd probably say like hard rock, bordering on metal, but not quite metal. I don't really know. People kind of that gray area between rock and metal is pretty much what I listen to a lot. Also just straight up rock, like pop rock, punk rock, whatever it's called. I'm so bad with music genres. I just listen to music and I enjoy it. I'm not really all about classifying what types of music they are. I like some pop music, rap music. I like more of the rap music that I used to listen to when I was younger, because it's more nostalgic. I don't listen to a lot of new rap, but I'll give it a chance. If you send me a song and you're like, yo, check out this song, like, I'll check it out, like, regardless, point blank. I don't care what type of music it is, I will check it out, I will give it a chance, and I'm not going to discriminate just because of a certain artist does it or a certain singer does it. Like, there's very few musical artists that I actually do not like, because, I don't know, I feel like each song is its own unique thing, and yeah, I mean, some artists just make mostly bad songs, but maybe they'll have a good one, and you know, same thing, that there's some artists that will make mostly good songs and maybe they'll have a couple off tracks, so whatever. So that's yeah, music. So that's pretty much the type of music I listen to and all the stuff that I'm all about. So yeah, that's interest number 4. I also will segue that I'm gonna we'll just continue that on same thing in music. I will count it as separately. My third interest outside of Pokemon is going to be drumming. I actually drum a lot. The reason that I separate this from music is because it's not just listening to music, it's actually playing the drums. I have a drum set set up in my room. I would actually love to be able to find a way to incorporate the drums into the YouTube channel, which is, I'm not really sure how, because I can't really play any other sort of instrument. So if I could just like make my own music, that would be something, but I can't. Like, I just drum. I love drumming to just like kind of more upbeat stuff, things like that. I don't really know. I actually considered doing a drum cover of the Pokemon theme song for my 100 subscriber special, but then copyrights and monetization and all this stuff, I didn't really want to take a chance with it, so I figured I would cut that out. But I don't know. There may be some point in the future where I may have a chance to showcase my drum skills, which I'm not really that good, but to people that don't play drums at all, they'll watch and they're like, oh my gosh, you're amazing, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, no, I'm not. But I don't know. If you're actually a good drummer, you'll probably be like, yeah, you're not that good. But yeah, that's another thing. I think some people don't know that about me. That yeah, I play drums, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. Fourth interest outside of Pokemon is going to be a weird one, because it's roller coasters and theme parks. And if you are not super into roller coasters or theme parks, probably not going to quite understand how this can take up an entire slot as an interest, but let me try to explain. So for those of you that do not know, I've actually spent the last 6 years working at an amusement park, and I've actually really enjoyed it. It was a really good job. I'm getting a little tired of it now, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, it was really awesome, and I mean, there's a lot of people that, you know, like roller coasters, but I think when you actually start working there and you talk with some of the people that work there and some of the people that, like, you know, work on the maintenance of the rides and stuff like that, you learn a lot about the rides and roller coasters, and you just get really interested in keeping up with, like, I don't know, all the different stuff. So I think it's interesting how roller coasters work. I like keeping track of the new roller coasters that are coming out all across the world. It's interested in like the different records that are being set and broken, and seeing what kind of unique ideas companies are coming up with. Yeah, I just love, like, my dream would be, like, if I ever won the lottery, I would literally just go around the entire world and just ride as many roller coasters as possible, because, like, I love them so much. Like, I just watch roller coaster videos, like, on YouTube. Like, if you ever see, like, some of my liked videos, like, I'll just go and I'll watch, like, I'll virtually ride roller coasters is pretty much what I'm doing, but it's not really the same as being there. So yeah, I absolutely love amusement parks. I love keeping up with the news. I like keeping up with what's going on in some of the bigger ones. So yeah, if you don't understand how that's quite an interest, I understand, but I think it consumes enough of my time to qualify as its own interest. So yeah, that's going to be it. And then probably the most obvious interest I have outside of Pokemon is just going to be gaming and video gaming and playing other video games that aren't Pokemon. I was considering not even adding this to the list, but I mean it's a legitimate interest and it's not Pokemon, and I don't know, I still want to talk about it so you guys know like what type of games that I like, so you can get to know more about me. A lot of the games that I play, I do actually play by myself. I've always been a PlayStation gamer, and I think PlayStations do have a good amount of single-player games. Now I know Nintendo does it well, especially like older stuff, you know, like Legend of Zelda and the Super Marios and things like that, like the 3D ones, like the platformers and whatnot. So I don't know, I play a lot of games by myself, except for sometimes, you know, I have friends come over and I'll play, but I would say the majority, if I had to classify like a genre of like games that I play, it would probably be, I love platformers. I love 3D platformers. 2D platformers are good too, but like 3D platformers, probably a favorite genre of gaming of all. I like RPGs. I don't know, that the classic like JRPG is not really my style, but like strategy RPGs and things like that, I like. Yeah, any sort of strategy game, really good, except for they always take up so much time. Like Civilization is like an amazing series, it's an amazing game, like I love that, but like one game just takes like hours, and so that's so much time to spend into that. And yeah, what else? I actually really play sports games. I know that's not really a popular opinion that a lot of YouTubers like will say that they do, but I love playing sports games. I love Madden. I'll play MLB The Show, NHL. Like I'll play like any sports game because I don't know why. Like I absolutely love them. Now I don't go and buy a new one every single year. I don't buy every new installment, but I will play sports games all the time. I actually probably play that more than anything. And then just any sort of like puzzle game, adventure games, things like that. I just like all types of stuff. I'm not super into shooters. I'm not super into I don't know, things like that. Racing games are kind of hit and miss. But yeah, I don't know. I give every game a chance. Not every game from the genres I listed that I like are good. Not every game from the genres that I listed that I don't like are bad. So it's just kind of like a game-by-game basis. I treat everything by like a case-by-case basis because I want to give everything its own fair shot and its fair like chance to impress me or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's about I guess everything I have to say about the 5 interests I have outside of Pokemon. Hopefully you guys learn some stuff about me, and you can, you know, if you ever want to have a conversation to me about something that's not Pokemon, there's some starters, and maybe you'll learn some other stuff about me, because I do like other stuff. I guess I would say, like, I really like anime, but I just didn't put it on this list because I'm not quite as into it as some of these other things. And I'm sure there's other things that I'm missing too, like TV and movies and things. Like I do other things, but that just didn't make it. But yeah, so there's some conversation starters for anyone that maybe want to just know some other things about me. And so now we're going to move on to the update part of this. So if you guys want to know, there's really nothing important here, but I'll just go over it anyway, just kind of collect my thoughts into one thing and then just share them with you. So here we go. Alright, so first, I guess the first update, and the reason that this 100 subscriber special was so delayed is because I was under the impression that I was going to get a new microphone, which I still haven't given up all hope on yet, but I've pretty much accepted that I don't think I'm getting this new microphone. I won it from a giveaway, like online on the network Freedom that I'm partnered with. Things like that. I was supposed to win it, and he said I won. He messaged me saying, hey, I'm going to ship it, blah, 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 and like I haven't heard back from him since. So I don't know how long it usually takes to ship things. I don't know if I'm just being impatient or what. So I was hoping that I would be able to get that, and then I would just be able to record my face so I could just face-to-face, you know, be like, hey, this is... I want to be able to look at you guys and be like, thanks for 100 subs, but I don't really want to do a face cam when I look like this when I'm recording, and I'll show a picture of pretty much how it looks like when I record. It's terrible, and that's why I can't do face cam, things like that. But, so yeah, new mic. Don't know if it's happening. Don't know if it's showing up. If not, I still want to buy one. I still want to get one. But that's just going to take longer because, you know, that costs money. Speaking of other things that cost money, the goal after getting a new mic is to get an actual webcam so that I can do face cam videos. There are a couple of games or Let's Plays, things like that I actually really want face cam on, because I think it would be really cool to do that, see my reactions, especially some games that may be rage-inducing or things like that. I'm not going to spoil anything farther, but I don't know, I think it would be cool to do. And yeah, so a mic is definitely on there, a webcam is definitely there for the goals, and then after that, after I get those two, I really want to get a capture card, a 3DS capture card. It's actually sounding like a realistic possibility, hopefully within the next month or two. I can't promise that, but my world would be completely made if I could get a 3DS capture card by the release of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, because you know, if I get a capture card on that, like, we're going to do a playthrough of that. Definitely, and that would be awesome. So yeah, I'm hoping to get that, and then if I get a capture card, I could do Wi-Fi battles and stuff. I don't know if I would make that like a main thing on my series, but you know, have one now and then would be really cool. But yeah, so those are the three goals: just a mic, webcam, and then a capture card. And then I guess after that, I would want to get a capture card for like consoles. It's not really called a capture card, is it? I don't know, like capture device, you know, for like PS3, things like that, and then I can just play like console games without having to really worry. That would open up a whole lot of opportunities for things I can do, which I think would be really cool. The next thing I have here on my list for this update is just kind of like the future of my channel. I do want to stay a Pokemon centralized like channel, but there are other games I want to play, and I'm more of a person than just Pokemon. Like, I do more than that, and I think if this channel is going to represent me and like games that I play, things that I do, and how I am as a person, I think this channel should reflect that, and so it shouldn't just focus on just one game. It's going to be the main focus. That's why I upload Pokemon 4 days a week and Fire Emblem 2 days a week, because I want the focus to stay on Pokemon, and that's how it will stay for the foreseeable future, if not forever. I would like that to be forever. But yeah, so there's that. Just you know, keep watch. I already told you what kind of games I like. Just expect games like that to be on the future of the channel. For secondary Let's Plays, like, there's going to be, like, I grew up on PlayStation 1 games, and I had Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. I probably won't play any Game Boy Color games that I can think of, but Game Boy Advance is definitely out there, and DS, and there's a lot of different games that aren't Pokemon that will definitely show up on my channel, so hopefully you guys like that. But I want to do what I want to play first, and then just kind of see your guys' feedback from that to get a better idea of what I should do in the future. But yeah, so I'm going to kind of just do what I'm passionate about, and hopefully that'll come through. And yeah, that's that. And then the last thing is going to be a top 10. I'm actually working on a top 10 right now, and then once I finish that, it's going to be up. And I would like to make top 10s a central thing. I would like to be able to do as many of them as possible. But I want them to look good. I don't want to rush it, so I'm going to make sure that it looks amazing, top-notch, and like the best job that I can do. And then when it is, I'll release it. I'm not going to spoil what it is, but I'll just let you guys know that I am doing a top 10 right now, so hopefully you guys are hyped for that. And that's everything I have to go over. If I miss anything, I'll probably cover it in an episode or something, you know, when I need something to talk about. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. Hopefully I'll see you guys on another 100 subs. I'd love to do a channel update just to collect my thought at every, maybe not at every mark, but just every so often. I think would be cool. But yeah, hopefully here's to 200 subs, which sounds like a lot. It almost doesn't sound like a realistic goal, but I'm sure with you guys' support we can get there. So thanks for watching. If you watched this whole way through, thanks for listening to my rambling, I guess. And yeah, make sure to hit the like button, continue to show that support, and as always, stay sly.